folks, it's 21 Maxwell here and welcome to episode 117 of the TNA Impact Wrestling TW series. It is our go home show finally before the Hardcore Justice pay-per-view, and we've got a 13 segment show of Impact Wrestling which will hopefully set up the card for Hardcore Justice. I'm still not sure on some stipulations. I think we'll just make a lot of them normal matches. I don't want to try and risk too many stipulation events and then guys say they're not comfortable in certain aspects, so we'll go with that. And yeah, hopefully you've got an idea of the card. If not, we'll try and run through as much as possible before the end of the video. And yeah, there'll be some matches that more than likely will be made in a day. But 13 segments, 2 pre-show segments. Like our last event, this show is going to be booked in the Lloyd Noble Centre in the Mid-South, which is of course in Norman, Oklahoma. And yeah, enjoy. That's all I can say. Enjoy, and hopefully we score a good rating and make up for losing Pop in our last episode. So it was 11,528 fans in attendance. In a match that had some good action and average heat, Alex Kozlov defeats Davey Richards at 6:25 by pinfall. This got a C plus 68. Road Agent just says good color commentary and good announcing, no skill improvements. And I just think it's the complete lack of overness on Davey Richards, which has hampered that most, but a good win for Kozlov. And in an extremely short match, Masata Yoshina defeated Brother Devon in 5:30 by pinfall with a lightning spiral. This got a C minus 54. Again, no skill improvements, and the dirt sheet, mostly for the declining physical ability and the age basically of Brother Devon. So we open the show with CM Punk. Did you miss me? I'm back, and I'm back with a mission. Samoa Joe, not only did you try and end my career, but you stole my title, and it's up to me to end you and take back my World Championship. Now the thing is, Joe, we've known each other a long time, and I should know you inside out, and I should have seen that attack coming. But hey, these things happen in life. We move on and take action. I'll get my payback, and I will hurt you, and I'll prove that I am the best in the world. And the best in the world is going to be the new TNA World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. So run well you can. So Punk's back. He's got a powerful message, probably the best we can put it for Samoa Joe, and a great way to start the show in 92-80 segment there. So excellent. Continues their storyline. All the negative is done to a cold crowd, but that's to be expected at the start of the show. Our first match, in a match that had some good action and average heat, Hawkins defeated Paul Burchill in 8:52 with a taste of pain. Just a small match to give Hawkins a bit of a win really and try and get some momentum. C minus 56. No skill improvements here. Dirt sheet, both guys for holding back and inconsistency. They're still decent. I think Hawkins is one we'll maybe put some more faith in since he's only 31. This match actually disappointed. In a match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat, Morrison defeated Shad Gaspard in 7:13 following botched interference by Joey Ryan. Shad was off his game, both of them didn't click, which meant for an awkward bout. It did continue the X Division storyline, but overall a pretty poor rating, to be honest. A 44D, negative serve for both guys. Oh well, we know not to put them together again. In a match that had some good action and average heat, Destroyer Nation and the Killer Elite Squad defeated Jesse Sorensen, Jake Carter and the Hardys in 12:27 when Ua Nation defeated Jesse Sorensen by pinfall with a jackhammer. C60, this was used to give, basically to give Sorensen and Carter some exposure with upper guys, but to give Ua Nation a win going into the tag match at the pay-per-view. So Johnny Devine did some good work at ringside, continues the storyline. Lashley improves performance skills, as does Jeff Hardy, and Lance Hoyt improves his technical skills. The dirt sheet, not as many negatives as I thought, but still quite bad. Next up in an extremely short match, Bram defeated MVP by 5:06 with a curb stomp. A D plus 51. Father James Mitchell did some good work at ringside. No skill improvements in the dirt sheet. One negative for Bram, everything else MVP. You all notice we've got a lot of matches. All the promos are for basically the main event guys, and the matches are just to try and build up some talent and get them over. Oh, this has been put in wrong and I've skipped the match. I'm not actually sure. But after the match, we see the 6 knockouts will be in action: Hardcore Justice Brawl, Beth, Angelina and Melissa tangle with Ivelisse, Mia and Celeste all the way to the back. So basically the 6 knockouts all fight each other before the 6-way at the pay-per-view, and that was a C61. The women's storyline advances. Negatives mostly just low momentum. Now the question is, did I skip that women's match or did I just misplace it? Misplaced it. So in a match that had some good action and not much in the way of heat, Angelina Love and Beth defeated Mia Yim and Ivelisse Velez in 752, when Angelina Love defeated Mia Yim by pinfall by using underhanded tactics. A very good C65, very impressive between the women there. Great, excellent chemistry between Mia and Ivelisse, so that's good to see. And the women's storyline's advanced. Well, obviously, you know what happens after it. That's one of those things, isn't it? Negatives there just for holding back, and then consistency Mia Yim. So very, very happy with how that women's match went down. Oh, this actually surprised me. And about the featured great action and a good crowd, Adam Cole defeated Chris Hero in 10:59 with the Florida Key. B-76. Good match for Hero, considering he'd been putting in a couple of poor performances. No Road Agents, no worker improvements, and it gives Adam Cole a bit of a boost going into the pay-per-view match. As Cole celebrates his win, his music is cut off by Chris Jericho. Jericho says, "Adam Cole, this Sunday we see the rise of Y2J Chris Jericho, and I prove the world, despite my age, that I am still the best in the world at what I do, and that you, son, are not quite at my level yet. You seem to have this hatred towards me. That's it, build it all up so it gets too much, and then that one mistake, yeah that's right, that one mistake will make it Chris Jericho wins." So basically playing up the Adam Cole's the rookie, Jericho's the veteran, and it's a solid B83 segment there. Continues the feud in the storyline and doesn't do anything with Jericho's gimmicks. That could have been even better. And the match did some good action, and Average Cheat Samoa Joe defeated RVD in 806 by pinfall. Awkward bout, RVD off his game, just a match to get Joe a win. Disappointing C64. I actually thought the Hero match would have flopped, that's why this match went after it, but oh well, it just goes to show you. RVD will be leaving soon anyway, 5 negatives there, and he'll be out the door as soon as his contract expires. Next up we've got a hype video documenting the rise of EC3. It basically documents his arrival with his aunt in TNA, then him and Tyrus, then the whole saga with him and Club Enigma teammate Hawkins, then it details the split, and then it eventually details his face turn as they try and hype him up and make him this, just like he's in this match his life against Taker this Sunday. So that's a B80 rating. It's done to a cool crowd, but hopefully that should have been warmed up for the main event, and hopefully that delivers. Spadnia getting only a B78 with CM Punk, so we might even lose Pop with this show as well. And about the featured great action and great heat from the audience, CM Punk and EC3 defeated the State of Mind in 1701 when CM Punk defeated Kota Ibushi with Go at Sleep. Just putting Punk with a victory before his match against Joe. Again, look at making EC3 look strong, and maybe making State of Mind look like, oh, can we win? We're not too sure. Continues the tag storyline. Punk improves Rumble flying and performance skills. Nakamura improves his performance skills. The dirt sheet mostly holding back in inconsistency and length. Oh no, surprised at that one. After the match, Samoa Joe comes in to try and attack Punk, but Punk stops him in his tracks. Joe then backs down. They have a stare down from the ramp. Joe backs out to the ramp area. He lifts his title afloat from there. So you get Punk in the ring, you get Joe in the ramp. Joe's holding up his title. This Sunday, these two men will collide for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. So the Punk performance was good, and that's pretty much it. Dreading the rating here. B78s, we lost popularity again in America, which is going to be poor, but we did increase our popularity in the 4 regions of Australia. As I say, the main concern here is America. If it goes down to 66s and then even 65, we could fall a cult, which means we lose a TV show, we lose a lot more money, and it's going to be hard to get out of that predicament. But it just seems like nobody can quite reach CM Punk's level. And it's going to be a case where we're having to look at CM Punk in singles matches. Now let's see if there's anything here. Harry Smith headling for an injury. Mark Andrews to Insane Championship Wrestling. People enjoyed both shows, but just didn't draw enough. That's the problem. Size at 66 in the Great Lakes is worrying. It's the Great Lakes, these kind of regions, we need to make sure it's far ahead of the importance that it's at the moment. We just need that wee safety net. I just want to check. More so in Australia, we're slowly gaining pop now. We had good pop previously, but it's slowly gaining again because we've got the TV show there. But hopefully we'll get that back up to a decent level. Email, time to heal for Harry Smith and Joey Ryan. 0.96 on Bravo, so we need to start kicking on and stop getting these poor ratings, and an 8.76 on Spikes. We're down again. Let's see our finance. We've only made 395 grand profit. We need the pay-per-view to deliver, which it might not, and if it doesn't, we could really be looking at a good bit of debt this month. But anyways, as I say, Hardcore Justice is just 2 days away. I don't have the full card booked in, but of course you'll have the 6-way between Celeste Bonin, Evilise Velez, Angelina Love, Beth, Melissa and Mia Yim for her title. EC3 against Taker. We'll get Morrison versus Mascara Dorada versus Joey Ryan for the X Division Championship. We'll have Ricochet versus Drew Galloway in a stipulation that will be decided at the event, whether it's going to be for the case or for the Central Championship. Of course, Samoa Joe versus CM Punk for the World Championship. The Forever Hooligans, Rocky Romero and Alex Kozlov against State of Mind, Kota Ibushi and his tag team partner, Shinsuke Nakamura. Or Shinsuke, I'll get it right one time, I promise. Shinsuke, we'll try and get used to saying that. Apart from that, am I missing anything? Women's Division, World, Nation, and sorry, the Destroyer Nation will take on the Hardy Boys as well, and of course Chris Jericho versus Adam Cole, plus possibly even more once we get there. So that is the card going into Hardcore Justice. Hopefully that delivers, and hopefully we can start looking at getting profit as we make our way into August. But at least August we've got 2 shows to build up for, and the 2 shows there will be, of course, if I can find it, a Summer Abroad, which is obviously just going to be a one-off show in England, and then after that we'll be heading towards Victory Road. So anyway guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you've got any comments, please leave them in the comments section below. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, of course. And until next time, this is 21 Maxwell. I'll see you next time for some more TEW. Bye bye guys.